Okay, hey everybody, I'm back. Um, a few technical difficulties, but it should run a lot smoother now. So I'm assuming you heard the other material, the other things that I said, but just in case you didn't, Queer Black Cinema, today we're celebrating the 5th anniversary of Queer Black Cinema. And I was just telling you where we first had our screening. We had it at the Audre Lorde Center or Project in 2006, January 26, 2006, in Brooklyn, Fort Greene, Brooklyn, New York. And it started out as a monthly film series where, every month, I would have to do some serious searching for films and, bring it to the people. That's what it was about. It was just that simple, trying to find these films and bring it to the community of people who wanted to see images of themselves. And that's how it started. And I have to thank I have to thank Desmond because she was the one that actually connect us with the Audre Lorde Project. They had some type of program um, at the time where they would help um, organizations get started or whatever, or help with their mission. And we were under that program. I have no idea what the name of the program was. I know it was only 5 years ago, but I'm sorry, I don't remember. But I was thankful because she really fought hard for us to be there and for it to run as smoothly as it did. It was all her doing, and thank God she was there. Let me tell you. um, and then it got pretty popular, and the consensus was if we move it to the city, meaning Manhattan, that more people will be able to come and support and see these films. Some people, I don't know, for some reason, like if people live in Manhattan or maybe the Bronx, to come all the way down to Brooklyn is just too much for some reason. I don't know. I guess that's how people feel about Staten Island and definitely about Queens. I'm a Queens girl, so traveling, that's just what we do. So, so we moved it. I think it was in 2000, maybe the end of 2006, 2007. Um, we moved it to the LGBT Center. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, I don't know. It's supposed to be a chat room connected to all of this. We're going to definitely do this again because this is our 5th anniversary, right? And we have to do it right. This was like total last minute. It's mainly because of me because I just been really consumed with work, with other work outside of QBC, and it really like put me in a position where I was unable to prepare for today as much as I wanted to. So, it is what it is. That's the life of running uh, uh, a volunteer all volunteer run film organization. So, definitely volunteer. We need as much help as possible. Since 2006, I was blessed enough to have an intern just about every year. And this year, I got two. Last year, I actually had someone from South Africa. Yes. So you don't necessarily have to live in New York to be an intern. Just have a computer or have access to a computer, and I'll tell you, whatever it is that you want to know and learn about. You can just come through, just help us out a little bit, and with the videos and all of our admin work that we need done, and hey, it'd be a great partnership. You'll learn a lot, trust me. Everyone who came through QBC um, as an intern, I have to say, have definitely grown to be some great people. In fact, I'm going to try to call Steven. Steven, I think, was our first. No, actually, Steven wasn't our first intern. Um, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just gonna say Rebel Star. A lot of people know her as Liquid. Lashawna. Lashawna was our first intern. And actually, I met Lashawna at this club. I was actually screening my film. Desperate for Love, and this is actually where it all started. It started off with this film right here and wanting to highlight it, showcase it, just black images, period. I wanted to so I screened this film along with, um, sorry, something came up on my computer. I screened this film along with uh, this woman named Maya Baker. I screened her film called Sex and Sexuality. And I also screened um, um, Red Wall Productions film called Allergic to Nuts. So I screened all the three of these films at the Audre Lorde Project. And it was this one woman there that was just fascinated when she was watching Desperate for Love. I mean, she was literally, no lie, I am not lying, she was like this, looking at the screen with amazement. And that's when I knew that, well, that was one of the reasons I knew that I wanted to create some type of showcase, showing these black LGBT images. They had a lot of like monthly film series going on, like Act Now Foundation, that's really big right now. Shout outs to Aaron. Um, and and Aaron, his film organization is definitely open because Desperate for Love screened there, but there were, these there really wasn't a place for um, a specific place for black LGBT themed images that was shown on a regular basis, and that's how QBC came about, because we wanted to fill that void in New York City. And yeah, so that's pretty much how that came about. Um, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Steven. Steven is in college right now, and I met Steven, I guess, in like 2006 when he was working on this series called Christopher Street. And I met him and Dwight, which are the creators of Christopher Street. And QBC was a mentor to them, and helped them along the way. And we actually screened their series, I believe, in 2007 at our anniversary, our first year anniversary. That was their premiere. So I'm going to call him. Hopefully he's available. I'm going to do a lot of calling throughout the evening. Call up some people, put them on speaker. But we definitely are going to do this again. Let's see. This is funny. So I'm calling him right now. I'm going to put him on speaker. Ah. Can you hear? Steven is kind of shy, even though he's not shy, but he is shy. All right, so he's not picking up. Unfortunately, he didn't answer. But so he was our second intern. Our first intern was Lashawna, like I was saying before. I met her at a club. I was screening my film Desperate for Love, and she gone on to do some outstanding, wonderful things. She started this company called Royal Media. Love the logo, the whole concept behind it. Great work. And she's also like an MC, rapper. Oh my God. Her music is phenomenal, and she actually screamed. She actually performed at QBC, one of our Pride events. Again, next time we're going to do this, and I have footage that I would love to show you that's not actually up on the internet. So we're going to do this again, but much bigger. We're going to actually have like a little party and stuff like that, um, in months to come. So stand by. I keep looking at the screen, but I need to look at the camera. Stand by, and so let's see. I'm gonna call Jesse. Jesse. I met Jesse actually on MySpace. I am a former um, music and video production teacher. Yeah, I went to school for music. I studied to be a singer. But that didn't exactly happen. 'Cause actually, I never pursued it. But long story short, I got into education and ended up being a music teacher, and that was cool. It was some great years. I taught for like 7 years, and so I always had a good ear for music. And I heard Jesse song on MySpace when MySpace was like the thing to be on. It still is for me. If you're a music lover, that's the place to be. I haven't been on it in a while, but anyway, so I heard his music. I don't know if it was Step to This. I don't remember what it was, but I almost want to say it was Step to This. Um, it was a great, great song, and I'm like, who is this guy? I want to get him to perform.